back in Rome, I fell in love with you. In a small cafe in Athens, you said you loved me too.
And it was April in Paris when I first held you close to me.
Rome, Georgia,
Athens, Texas, and Paris, Tennessee. No, we're not the jet set. We're the old Chevrolet set. There's no Riviera in Champaign-Urbana, and you won't find no Nassus in Mullinville, Kansas. No, we're not the jet set. We're the old Chevrolet set, but ain't we got love? No, we're not the jet set. We're the old Chevrolet set. Our steak and martinis is draft beer with weenies. Our Bach and Tchaikovsky is haggard and husky. No, we're not the jet set. We're the old Chevrolet set, but ain't we got love? No, we're not the jet set. We're the old Chevrolet set. The John and Suzanne set. Ain't the flamin' Suzette set. Our Bach and Tchaikovsky is haggard and husky. No, we're not the jet set. We're the old Chevrolet set, but ain't we got love? Woo! You want to go ahead? Go ahead.
We so often start about 5 after that I always have
That's not true.
sound check and other things, and it's
It's not always my fault. I want that.
I was not even implying that.
Okay.
I did not mean to insinuate any such thing.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Let's hear it for Jess.
It's good to see you, Todd.
Thank you. And so yes, so that I can not interrupt you later, I just wanted to. It's good to brand, name recognition and all. And we always have people say, "Who? You haven't identified who's on," because they tune in at 10:01. Or,
Sure.
So, John, would you like to introduce your
Sure.
band tonight?
I'm John Coppess, and I do the rhythm guitar and vocals, and Doug Shore is playing harmonica for us tonight. Greatest harmonica player in Champaign-Urbana. Suzanne Warner is singing, and
Say it again.
she's
I don't think anybody heard.
Suzanne Warner.
Yes.
She's singing some lead and singing some backup, and she's going to be maybe playing some tambourine and coconut later.
Oh my!
And then Rob Crum on stand-up bass there.
And the ongoing turf war between Champaign and Urbana will not rack up any points tonight because you're representing Muhammad, yes?
Yeah.
So you can stay out of it, no bloodshed,
Sure.
just love. And any upcoming gigs you want to plug before we go on?
We're gonna be playing the Homer Soda Festival
Oh.
on May 30th, and so that'll be a lot of fun.
It's good to go ahead and mark your calendars. That's getting bigger every year.
Yeah. They're expecting 50,000 people this year.
Really? I'd believe 5,000, but
Okay.
I don't think Homer.
Easily had that last year.
I don't think Homer could hold 50,000 people.
Right,
That's
right.
It would be
population 400 last time I looked. So
They
anyway.
had a lot of people last year.
oh yes, I
It's
saw.
unbelievable.
It was a mob. And some of our WEF Sessions alumni have played it over the past couple of years. And I, because I was there with people, I didn't have the luxury of choosing when to stay and when to not stay. But if people can make a day of it, it's not just soda. Or pop, if you prefer.
Yep.
It's called the Soda Festival, I think. So, in any event, John Coppess and friends, and maybe 3 more songs, and we'll come back and talk.
Okay,
Thanks,
great.
guys.
This is a song I wrote. A little crippled boy confined to bed. I learned to live inside my head. I dreamed that one day I'd ride so fast, wear boots instead of braces and casts on my twisted feet. I dreamed I'd ride with Tex and Roy, and that someday I would be a cowboy. Cowboy, oh a cowboy, I wanna be a cowboy. Cowboy, working on the land, oh, and using my big strong hands, always riding for the brand. I'll choose my place and make my stand. Oh, cowboy, yes, a cowboy, I wanna be a cowboy. Cowboy, round up in the fall and sing a cattle call. Give to my work my all, and I'll sit in the saddle tall. Be a man without a past, and I'll keep my word to the last. Never dally hard and fast, and I'll wear those batwing chaps. Oh, cowboy, yes, a cowboy, I need to be a cowboy. Cowboy, if I feel the need for a change, I'll ride on to a brand new range. I'll quit, make a new start, follow the cowboy in my heart. And my boots will be tall and scrolled, and my step will never get old. I'll wind up a cowboy. Cowboy, 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 I wanna be a cowboy. Cowboy, 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 I wanna be a cowboy. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. She don't like her eggs all runny. She thinks crossing her legs is funny. She looks down her nose at money. She gets it on like the Easter bunny. She's my baby, I'm her honey. Never gonna let her go.
once and he was sniffing my undies. He ain't too sharp, but he gets things done. Drinks his beer like it's oxygen. He's my baby, I'm his honey. Never gonna let him go.
In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spike our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. She thinks all my jokes are corny. Convict movies make her horny. She likes ketchup on her scrambled eggs. Swears like a sailor when she shaves her legs. She takes a licking, keeps on ticking. Never gonna let her go.
He's got more balls than a big brass monkey. He's a whacked out weirdo and a love bug junkie. Sly as a fox, crazy as a loon. Payday comes and he's a howling at the moon. He's my baby, I'm his honey. Never gonna let him go.
In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spike our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spike our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. In spite of ourselves.
Big thank you to John Prine.
Yeah.
It's really our mainstay.
Well, here's a cowboy song. An old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw plowing through the ragged sky and up the cloudy draw. Their hands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-i-oh, yippee-i-yay. Ghost riders in the sky. Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, he ain't caught 'em yet. 'Cause they've got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear their cry. Yippee-i-oh, yippee-i-yay. Ghost riders in the sky. As the riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell, riding on our range, cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-i-oh, yippee-i-yay. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky.
I haven't heard that song in years.
Hey,
Thank you very much.
If I may tie together some loose ends, not only did Jess say that she hadn't heard that song in years and she loves it, but I mentioned that tonight at midnight we have 2 hours of 1950. Last week, Monday night, Tuesday morning, was 2 hours of 1949 when I played the original hit version of that. So I certainly did not expect somebody to come on Web Sessions the next week and reprise it,
Yeah.
and or that she, yes. So, yeah, if not for people's work schedules, I'd say, you could already have heard it, but it's unrealistic to expect people to listen to WEFT 24 hours a day. We only ask 18.
Okay. Okay.
So thank you for that, and I should plug you again. It's John Coppess
Yes.
and friends, and this is your second time on WEFT, I believe.
Yep.
But welcome back to those of you who've been here before. Welcome for the first, you know the drill. And we were going to talk about booking, I think, web presence.
Oh, okay. Play all around. I'm on Facebook, John Coppess. Look me up. You can see my leather work, and I post stuff about my music on there too. And I know Suzanne's on Facebook and Rob's on Facebook too.
Are you going to have a booth at the farmer's market?
Yeah, I am. I'm going to do at the Urbana Farmers Market, the Middle Market. There's 3 more of those. March 21st, I'll be there, and then I'm always playing my guitar at the Farmers Market too. So
John
always
knows
got music going there too.
You need a good guitar strap.
Yeah, there you go.
Couple of questions before I forget. Since I played that by Vaughn Monroe, but I think I originally knew it by the Ramrods.
Ooh.
Who do you originally know it by?
I originally know it from the Sons of the Pioneers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess the other question tonight is, what's the breakdown as far of what you're doing? Are these all traditional songs, or are some your own? Or?
Some are my own. Some are traditional ones, covers. I'll try to mention it whenever it's one of my own. And I Want to Be a Cowboy was one of my. I did that one for Jeff Arrigo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have actually. I think Other Todd was instrumental in bringing some of his stuff here. So, all right. Well, John Coppess on Web Sessions. Stay
Thank you.
tuned.
Thank you, Todd.
I'm not in your town to say, said a lady old and gray to the warden of the penitentiary. I'm not in your town to stay, and I'll soon be on my way. I'm just here to get my baby out of jail. Oh, warden, I'm here to get my baby out of jail. Tried to raise my baby right. I have prayed both day and night that he wouldn't follow the footsteps of his dad. I have searched both far and wide, and I feared that he had died. But at last I found my baby here in jail. Oh, warden, at last I found my baby here in jail. It was just 5 years today when his daddy passed away. He was found beneath the snow so cold and white. 'Twas then I vowed to take his ring and his gold watch and his chain. Then the county laid his daddy in the grave. Yes, Yes, Ward in the county laid his daddy in the grave. I will pawn you his watch, and I'll pawn you his chain. I will pawn you my diamond wedding ring. I will wash all your clothes, I will scrub all your floors, if that will get my baby out of jail. Yes, Warden, if that will get my baby out of jail. Then I heard the warden say to the lady old and gray, I'll go bring your darling baby to your side. Two iron gates swang wide apart, she held her darling to her heart. She kissed her baby boy and then she died. But smiling, she kissed her baby boy and then she died. I'm not in your town to stay, said the lady old and gray. I'm just here to get my baby out of jail. Yes, Warden, I'm here to get my baby out of jail.
Yeehaw. I want to thank everybody for playing with me here tonight. Doug, thanks for all the harmonica work. It's wonderful. And Rob, thanks for the bass there, keeping me steady. And Suzanne, thank you for singing.
You're welcome, John.
You're very welcome, John.
I know you right are gonna miss me when I'm gone. I know you right are gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your baby from rolling in your arms. Laid down last night, Lord, I could not take my rest. Laid down last night, Lord, I could not take my rest. My mind was wandering like wild geese in the west. I wish I was a headlight on a northbound train. I wish I was a headlight on a northbound train. I'd shine my light through the cool Colorado rain. The sun will shine in my back door someday. The sun will shine in my back door someday. March winds will blow all my troubles away. rather drink muddy water, sleep in a hollow log, than stay here in Frisco, be treated like a dog. I know you rider gonna miss me when I'm gone. I know you rider gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your baby from rolling in your arms.
Thank you.
Who did that song originally?
I don't know.
It's traditional. Yeah.
A traditional.
It's in my traditional folk song book.
Okay. Hank Williams tune, yeah.
I went down to the river to watch the fish swim by. But I got to the river so lonesome I wanted to cry, oh Lord. And then I jumped in the river, but the doggone river was dry. And he's long gone, and now I'm so lonesome blue. I had me a man, he couldn't be true. He made me for my money and he made me blue. A woman needs a man that she can lean on, but my leaning post is done up and gone. Well, he's long gone, and now I'm so lonesome blue. I'm gonna find me a river, one that's cold as ice. And when I find me that river, Lord, I'm gonna pay the price, oh yeah. I'm going down in it 3 times, you know I'm only coming up twice. 'Cause he's a long gone, and now I'm so lonesome blue. He told me on Sunday he was checking me out. Long about Monday he was nowhere about. And here it is Tuesday, ain't had no news. I got them gone but not forgotten blue. 'Cause he's a long gone, and now I'm so lonesome blue. Yeah, he's a long gone, and now I'm so lonesome blue.
All right. Gonna give you a little Go ahead, Todd.
Oh, I had a question. I noticed several things in following up your booking information.
Uh-huh.
Mike has a page linked that is you.
Okay.
I also found another page that is you, songwriter, yada yada.
Yeah.
Which page do you prefer people use? Do you care?
It doesn't matter to me.
Okay. I just, it's kind of like the difference between if somebody has a leathersmith shop and then they
Right,
have
right.
an apartment with their wife and kids. It's like sending everybody over after business hours is sometimes appropriate and sometimes not so much. So, didn't want to put the flashing bar and grill sign in the wrong window.
No problem.
Anything else before you go on? Any, discography for sale or?
No, we're working on doing some recording, and hopefully one of these days here soon we'll have some stuff of. I mainly want to get a lot of my original songs recorded. I've played them all over town, and a lot of people recognize them when I start singing them, and so I want to get those recorded, and maybe we'll do that soon.
Sounds good. Well, if you guys, if the four of you are ready to continue, don't let me impede you. Coppess on WEFT Sessions.
All right. We're going to do a little surprise here on you guys and do an a cappella song here.
While it's still
So,
cold outside.
Right. Well, it's still cold.
I really can't stay.
But baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go away.
But baby, it's cold outside.
The evening has
Been hoping that you'd drop in.
so very nice.
I'll hold your hands, they're just like ice.
My mother will start to worry.
Beautiful, what's your hurry?
My father will be pacing the floor.
Listen to the fireplace roar.
So really, I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't hurry.
Or maybe just a half a drink more.
Put some records on while I pour.
The neighbors might think,
Baby, it's bad out there.
say, what's in this drink?
No cabs to be had out there.
I wish I knew how
Your eyes are like starlight now.
to break this spell.
I'll take your hat, your hair looks swell.
I ought to say no, 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 sir.
Mind if I move in closer?
At least I'm gonna say that I tried.
What's the sense in hurting my pride?
I really can't stay.
Baby, don't hold out.
Oh,
But it's cold outside.
I simply must go.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is no.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The welcome has been
How lucky that you dropped
so
in.
nice and warm.
Look out the window at that storm.
My sister will be suspicious.
Gosh, your lips look delicious.
My brother will be there at the door.
Waves upon a tropical shore.
Maintenance mind is vicious.
Gosh, your lips are
But
delicious.
maybe just a cigarette more.
Never such a blizzard before.
I got to get home.
But baby, you'd freeze out there.
Say, lend me your coat.
It's up to your knees out there.
You've really been grand.
I thrill when you touch my hand.
But don't you see?
How can you do this to me?
There's bound to be talk tomorrow.
Think of my lifelong sorrow.
At least there'll be plenty implied.
If you caught pneummonia and
I really
died.
can't stay.
Get over that old doubt.
Oh,
But it's cold
outside.
outside.
Well, it's still cold.
I always picture Ricardo Montalban and Esther Williams singing that.
If I may, I don't know if my mic's on. Is it, Mike?
Yeah, no.
Okay,
it is.
I'm hearing reverb now. You must really like 1949 because until last week's show, I wouldn't have been positive that Ghost Riders in the Sky and Baby It's Cold Outside were both from 1949.
Yeah.
We were just discussing that song earlier today. There were, I think, at least 5 different popular versions of that in 1949.
Yeah.
And what fascinates me when people discuss the song is if they only know one song, they either think it's really sexy and coy and cute, or if they know a different version, they think it's creepy and objectionable. And to me, it's all in having a female vocalist who sounds totally okay with the song
Right.
versus an inept female vocalist who sounds like she doesn't understand the. So thank you for making it coy and not creepy and uncomfortable.
Okay, you're welcome.
We can get creepy.
Check out the version that Tom Jones does with, I forget
gosh,
who
I
it's
don't know.
with.
Tom Jones with whoever it is she's doing. He's doing.
Oh, it's
He
really
plays the
good. Yeah.
devil.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very funny.
So, okay.
Well, in the end, you'll see. There's a good ending,
She throws holy water on him or something.
more or less.
That's what's in this drink. As you were.
Okay, here's a song I wrote that I feel the proudest of. I wrote it for my dad. He survived 35 missions as a tail gunner in a B-17 bomber in World War II. Daddy volunteered to fight in World War II. The only way he kept his mind was to dream of what he'd do. Amid all the death and fear, he focused on his plan to make it safely home one day and live upon the land. Daddy dreamed of Morgan horses while flying in the war. If he saved all his money, he'd never want for more. He'd plow his fields with Morgans, he'd rake up rows of hay. He'd have a wife and children, and in the evening watch them play. Yes, Daddy dreamed, my daddy dreamed. He dreamed of Morgan horses for his team. Daddy dreamed, my daddy dreamed. And Daddy thought someday his dream would come. He survived the war and made it home. He bought that Morgan team. He was at the start of filling all the parts of his one dream. Then a spring broke on a combine he was trying to repair, and death's mean blow that struck him was so unfair. Yes, Daddy dreamed, my daddy dreamed. He dreamed of Morgan horses for his team. Daddy dreamed, my daddy dreamed. But Daddy never dreamed he'd die so young. Now all these long years later, when I think about my dad, his memory gives me strength to work toward the dreams I still have. And when I look at my own son who stands so strong and tall, I know that Daddy's dream did happen after all. Daddy dreamed, my daddy dreamed. He dreamed of Morgan horses for his team. Daddy dreamed, my daddy dreamed. But Daddy never dreamed he'd die so young. No, no one ever dreamed he'd die so young. No, not so young. Thank you. I was over at the Independent Media Center a few years ago and saw a group called the Steel Wheels, and they did a song based upon the old folk song Red Wing, and so I wrote a song based on that too. It's a true story, and I included one original verse and one original chorus in the song, and I wrote this song for my mother.
Sing, Red Wing, sing it softly, and then say you always love me.
was young, after supper we'd have some fun. My dad would get out his guitar and we'd all sing along. Each of us had songs we liked to sing the best. Then Mom would send us off to bed and make her one request. Sing, Red Wing, sing it softly, and then say you'll always love me. Sing, Red Wing, sing it to me, and I will always love you, my dear. There once was an Indian maid, a shy little prairie maid, who sang all day a love song as she whiled the hours away. She loved an Indian brave, this shy little prairie maid, and then one day he rode to the battle far away. Oh, the moon shines tonight on pretty Red Wing, the breeze is sighing, the night birds crying. Far, far away her brave is dying, and Red Wing's crying her heart away. When I was still a boy, my daddy died, and when we went to bed at night, I'd hear my mother cry. She missed him by her side, the pain she tried to hide, so I did the only thing I could to make her teardrops dry. I'd sing Red Wing, I'd sing it softly, and then I'd say, he'll always love you. I'd sing Red Wing, I'd sing it to her, and then I'd say, he loves you still. Oh, sing Red Wing, sing it softly, and she missed him for 40 years. By her bedside, she kept his picture. She loved him only till the day she died. Oh, the moon shines tonight on pretty Red Wing. The breeze is sighing, the night birds crying. Far, far away her brave is dying, and Red Wing's crying her heart away. Thank you. We've got about 10 minutes to go here. You want to do your, yeah. We have some special percussion on this song.
Real authentic
Yeah,
It's a coconut.
for the song.
that's a coconut, yeah.
You put the lime in the coconut.
I packed my bags and bought myself a ticket for the land of the tall palm tree. Aloha, old Milwaukee. Hello, Waikiki. Just stepped down from the airplane when I heard her say, Waka waka nuka luka, waka waka nuka luka, would you like a lay? Hey, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Whisper in my ear. Kikapuka maka wawahine are the words I long to hear. Lay your coconut on my tiki. What the heck a muka muka dear? Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. say the words I long to hear. It's a ukulele Honolulu sunset. Listen to the grass skirt sway. Drinking rum from a pineapple out on Honolulu Bay. The steel guitar's all playing while she's talking with her hands. Gimme, gimme, okadoka, make a wish, I wanna polka, words I understand. Oh, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, whisper in my ear. Kikapuka makawawahine are the words I long to hear. Lay your coconut out on my tiki, what the heck a muka muka dear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, say the words I long to hear. Well, I bought a lot of junko with my moolah, and I sent it to the folks back home. I never had the chance to dance a hula, well, I guess I should have known. When you start talking to the sweet wahine, walking in the pale moonlight, okadoka wada said a nakaraka sispumbaka's hope I said it right. Oh, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, whisper in my ear. Kikapuka makawawahine are the words I long to hear. Lay your coconut out on my tiki, what the heck a muka muka dear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, say the words I long to hear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, say the words I long to hear.
All right. Another shout out to John Prine.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a good one.
Do you have one or two more?
Okay.
You can have two. I just
Two.
Okay. We'll talk after this next one.
Singing
Then.
the blues and my baby's gone.
Okay.
All right, singing the blues. Marty Robbins is who I grew up hearing sing this.
Yeah.
Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why'd you do me this way?
Well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing is right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine.
The dream is gone that I thought was mine.
There's nothing left for me to do
The cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away. Why should I go? I couldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why'd you do me this way?
I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing is right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine.
The dream is gone that I thought was mine.
There's nothing left for me to do.
The cry
over you.
Well, I never felt more like running away. Why should I go? I couldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. You got me singing the blues. You got me singing the blues. And we'll finish up here with one last song. This is a song that I wrote, and it's simply called My Baby's Gone.
Would you mind if we did our recap before the song?
Sure,
So
sure,
that
sure.
We can just go straight into,
There you go.
and there isn't like 2 minutes of running around in dead air. So,
Right.
So we've had, for this entire hour, John Coppess and friends. What did you unofficially call your backing
The
band?
Limping Cowboy Band.
There we go. And thanks to you guys. And once again, our studio audience. We've been very fortunate lately to have a genuine and enthusiastic studio audience show up, just sort of organically. And so it's nice to see
We
that
didn't
kind
pay
of.
'em.
We didn't have to pay people. I didn't have to pay people off. And no, none of those machines with the gloves that clap. And let's see, you will be at the Homer Soda Festival
Yep,
with 50,000 people guaranteed.
Yeah, right.
Not my guarantee. There's Homer should probably take out lots of
You're
insurance
up.
policies if
You're up.
that's the case. Maybe reappraise real estate. And so that is May 30th.
May 30th.
So
And it runs from 10 in the morning till 8 at night. So.
Yes, mark it on your
Great one.
calendars now. And I know they've been doing VIP deals early, so if people are
Yeah,
planning on
yeah.
traveling, don't wait till the last minute.
Yeah, get on their website and check it out.
So thanks again to John Coppess and friends. Please stay tuned. We have a lot of new music in the next hour from a whole bunch of bands, including the Acme Principle, and then that aforementioned tribute to, it's 2 hours of music from 1950, 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock. That would be Central Daylight Time.
Cool.
But for one more song, you can still enjoy John Coppess and friends. Thanks
All right.
again.
Thanks again to Doug Shore, Rob Crum, and Suzanne Warner for playing with me. My baby's gone, yeah. My baby's gone. My baby's gone, yeah. My baby's gone. She's gone, long gone. My baby's gone. My baby said, you better quit that old guitar. Don't you take another drink from that old mason jar. So I took another sip and I played another lick and now she's gone. My baby's gone, yeah. My baby's gone. My baby's gone, yeah. My baby's gone. She's gone, long gone. My baby's gone. My baby said, you have brought me such pain. Left me all alone, just a standing in the rain. Her hand was on her hip, and she gave that hair a flip, and now she's gone. My baby's gone, yeah. My baby's gone. My baby's gone, yeah. My baby's gone, she's gone, long gone. My baby's gone. My baby said, my love for you is gone. So I'm gonna be just a traveling on. If you don't love me no more, then get on out that door, and now she's gone. baby's gone, yeah. My baby's gone. My baby's gone, yeah. My baby's gone. She's gone, long gone. My baby's gone.